Well, I'll tell you what, it's the 20th day of January 2005. The weather outside is frightful. Does that remind you of a song?
It does.
I'm not going to sing it. I won't I won't plague you with that. But I can tell you that we needed to find a warm house on a cold winter's day, and we did. We're here in Tremblay Avenue in Plattsburgh to talk with Vladimir, Munk, and Kitty, right? And Pepe, if he wants to speak later on. I think I've developed a language with him, because when he came in, I was talking about my dog Key, and I went, and he looked at me and he said, "Oh, really?"
He's reacting.
Yeah. So he knows the dog language.
Yeah.
Well, we came here for a very good reason, because we like to interview interesting people, and these people are most fascinating. I could feel the warmth of this house the minute I walked inside, and it has nothing to do with the temperature. These are wonderful people. How are you?
I am fine.
How you doing, Kitty?
Well, I had to go along.
She's trying to hold the dog. She was so worried that that dog was going to jump on me. So what did I do? I jumped on the dog, because I love animals.
I just wonder, with the cold weather outside and a warm house inside, if I can offer you something that in Czechoslovakia we always offer to the guests to warm them up. Unless you don't drink anything that contains alcohol, you should taste a little shot of slivovitz.
I can't drink it if I can't pronounce it.
Which is the national drink of our country. It's
Is
a
it
plum
really?
brandy.
Oh, just maybe after this program is over, before I leave.
You should try it before the program starts.
You think that'll affect the way I do it, huh?
I don't think that it would affect you in any way.
Oh, it sounds wonderful. And what's it called again?
Slivovitz.
Wow.
It's easy to pronounce it.
Easy for you.
Can I show you the bottle?
I had to learn
Yes, you
your
can. You
language.
go get the bottle and show it to me. How long have you lived here in Tremblay Avenue, Kitty?
Oh, how long, Vladio? I never know those
We
things.
are in Plattsburgh for 36 years. And
36 years.
36.
After 1 year it was
Oh, well, you came here a little after I did, because I moved here in 1961,
Oh, we have been here.
and, no,
Yeah, they came 69.
and you came in 1969. So
It was when the Russians took over.
Yeah.
And I had enough of the Germans. I don't have to go through with the Russians again.
Well, this is going to be one of the main topics of our conversation today, although when we interview people, we like to find out who they are, where they came from, what they've done in life. It just happens that your lives have been,
They were very, very...
oh my goodness, compared to...
I was 10 when the war started for me, because we lived in the border region, and we had to get out of there. I mean, at that time I was 10 years old, and had to start all over again. So it's not the first time for me to change.
Yeah, but it's difficult, because the culture is so different. I mean,
Here, you mean?
here,
No, it's not very different.
people are people, is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, and you just adjust to whatever you have to.
So maybe this isn't the only warm house in Plattsburgh? You think there might be other warm houses besides this one? Oh boy. So that's what it looks like, huh? I told you I couldn't pronounce it.
Oh, yes, you could.
Ah.
Right.
Oh, look at that. Is it like vodka?
Well, you want to smell it at least?
Oh, here we go. He's going to put me right under the gun before we even get the program going. We're going to have to dial 911, and they'll come and take me away. And then it's going to be all your fault.
It wouldn't be the first time when somebody blamed us.
Oh, I'm just looking at that beautiful glassware over there. What is that?
It's all Czechoslovakian. Every single one of them. Somebody was importing them to Montreal. A guy who originally was Czech. And then he had a business in Czechoslovakia. He came here and used most of the things that he is selling were from Czechoslovakia. And when we heard about him, we took a look, and it was about 6 or 7 different times that we bought another one, until it was all.
You started the collection, huh?
Yeah, this is the collection, because they don't make them anymore. That's it.
Oh, they're absolutely beautiful. Do they have a special name
Vladio?
Yes.
A special name for the
for that glassware? Is it a special company or name? It's absolutely beautiful. It looks like the figures are etched into the glass, maybe by an acid process. I'm not sure. I'd have to do some research on it. I've never seen anything quite that beautiful in my life.
We had a book on it and we gave it to Alice because they will probably be the ones who will inherit it, or when we will sell the house we have to give it up so they will get
That's
it.
beautiful.
Yes, it's only one company in Bohemia that makes it.
Well, it makes a nice collection. Do you remember seeing that in the old country?
Well, I had a few.
We had few pieces because it was always expensive. But this time we really succeeded to get sets.
Oh, isn't it nice? I've never seen anything quite like it, so it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's unique.
I try to ignore it because it's too much to keep it clean. So when I just walk by and forget about it. And then he comes and says, well, our glass needs cleaning again.
Cheers to
It's
you.
it's a special way how to drink this stuff.
Okay, show me.
Throw it in.
You smell it, then you swallow it. You do not sip it.
No, I don't plan
swallow
to.
it, and you feel how it slowly moves down.
But I won't scream, right? I
And
won't.
you feel the plums out of it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Just
Okay.
smelling it's
Yeah, okay.
Throw it in. That's it.
Delicious. Delicious.
You sound like you want more.
Once you be ready for the second one, tell me.
Sit down and rest. That's beautiful. Thank you very much. I still
welcome.
can't pronounce it. Maybe I'll learn. I'll go home and check into it. I'll check into it.
You buy it locally?
Can you buy it? Yeah, I guess probably. No?
Mm, It was, when we came here and I asked for it, it was not available. But then, I know it was Myers who had the liquor store, he got some. Then for many years it was not available here in the United States at all, and we always got it in Montreal. And I always declared it and paid $1.60 dues.
$1.60.
And of course a lot of paperwork.
Oh,
And
boy.
then the immigration knew me. When I started, they asked me always if I bought, what did I buy in Montreal? So, well, some bread, because there was not good bread here at that time, and slivovic. So they immediately waved. Go. We'll not run all the paperwork because of $1.60.
You got that honest face, that's for sure. I love it.
If you take something, it should be legal.
Yeah.
You know, getting into trouble is not worth it.
We visited Czechoslovakia, or Bohemia, it's not Czechoslovakia anymore, in 2002. Went there. So all the money we saved, we spent at the airport because it's duty-free shops there. I think I brought with me about 6 or 7 bottles of Slivovic. I said, fine, I'll pay due for them. It's not big business. And we flew to Montreal directly, at Dorval. I took my car, I kept it there. And then we came to the border, and we were asked, did you buy something in Montreal? I said, no, we are just coming from the airport because we are in Europe. Yeah, did you buy something in Montreal? I said, no, I told you I didn't buy anything in Montreal. We didn't stop in Montreal. Okay, you can go. You never argue with anybody at the border, right?
You don't ask, you don't get any answer.
Don't.
I bought something in Montreal. I didn't buy anything in Montreal.
Of course, boy. You're not going to answer anything they don't ask you, that's for sure.
That was the first lesson I learned when we were here. We couldn't go to Canada for nearly 2 years because we came on visiting visas. That was just
boy,
one-way
we've been through
visa.
that before.
United States.
Oh, yes.
And then after we decided to stay, we had to apply for permanent residency. But it took a long time to get the green card. And in between, we couldn't leave the country. And finally, we got the green card. So I don't know who took us for the first time to Montreal. And the first lesson we learned, they told us, never joke on the border. with the guys who ask you something.
Remember that, Calvin, next
Yeah.
time you go up through Champlain.
Because then you are immediately suspected that you try to divert their attention from you.
Isn't that amazing?
Answer the
I joke
questions.
with them all the time. Maybe that's why they stop and talk.
Answer the questions they ask you. Do not volunteer anything. And that's it. So when I come to the border, where are you coming from? Plattsburgh. Are you U.S. citizens? Yes, I am. That's it. Do you have papers for the dog? Yes, I have.
Oh, that's right, too. When you take the dog, that's a whole different ball game.
No, they have to be vaccinated, and before you can take them
In the
across the
papers,
border.
yeah, I never thought of that. Anyway, beautiful dog. We're going to get to the dog later because this is the third. This is the third dachshund, right?
That's the third one, yes.
The third one that they've had.
Third of-
Third, I think three. You mentioned three.
Yeah, three.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about that. He's beautiful. I love him. He and I may be related. You never know. Way back a few
All you have to
generations.
do, just invite him to put, to get closer to you. He'll be all over you.
Yeah, I know,
He
I
will
know.
wash your face
I know.
properly.
My face might need to be watched. We're going to pause for one moment, and then I can tell this is going to be one of the best programs we've ever done. Don't go.